Today I'm listening to For Christopher Fox by Matthew Lee Knowles, and it says here the melody is taken from the Seikilos Epitaph, which I guess is the oldest surviving musical composition that's notated. I think it's in the Norton Anthology of Music, I guess Book 1, Ancient to Baroque. At least that's where I saw it in my studies. But yeah, this is a transcription of that melody over top of at first some very low chords and then just a bass note. And I guess then it flips and we get some grace note stuff, some fanciness, and that's it. So it's actually pretty long, but it seems to be sort of like a variation form where the same melody repeats three, four, five, six times. I'm assuming this is dedicated to the British composer Christopher Fox, who was born in 1955. Yeah, so an important aspect of his music is stylistic breadth, systematic approaches to music, political function of music, and deeply rooted in post-war Darmstadt traditions. Um, okay, definitely a modernist guy, I guess. He has publications in Contact, of which he was an editor, Contemporary Music Review, Musical Times, and Tempo. And he wrote a big publication on the music of Michael Finnessy. If you've been watching these Matthew Lee Knowles episodes, there is a clear connection between Finnessy and Matthew and maybe Christopher Fox by extension. So, yeah, I think that's enough context. This is a 6-minute piece. Here's the recording. It's also in the video description, and I'll let you know what I think in a bit. Okay, so this is a easy listen and a nice sort of way to fill time. It's pretty long compared to some of the other piano pieces of Matthews we've looked at, and it's very accessible, and I think a lot of people would like to hear this in a concert, or a lot of people would like to play this in a piano recital. There's definitely some quirky aspects, like the use of extreme low register and this really high ending. Um, Definitely, like the first couple of variations, it's like really unexpected, the shift, like removing the pedal here, and the chords, and just having this really exposed thing is like super effective. And then it's pretty striking getting the melody flipped into the bass. But I think the last couple of variations where there's just sort of piano figuration are not as extreme. I've always thought that maybe we are not reconstructing it that accurately. Like it's so old. See if I can go back to it. Like I was always skeptical that we could even know what the intonation was like. I guess to sort of play it in equal temperament as very on a piano, it's like already become a completely different thing, you know. But this is the way that it's reconstructed in sort of Western music textbooks, and they even actually Matthew just like took this exactly, even with the key signature and time signature. Um, so yeah, it's kind of funny just using it as a. Here's the alternative rhythmicization, which Matthew also uses, which is kind of funny. I guess he's just literally pulling this from Wikipedia or a textbook. And the theme and variations, like the theme is literally just this melody twice, once in each rhythmic um, realization, which is kind of funny. The text is while you live, shine, by no means at all, though grieve. For a little it exists the living, the end, the time requires it. Very poetic. Next, we're going to be listening to For Daniel Derakshan, which is another one from the Bandcamp albums of this year, 2021.